Your point of attraction has been re-established today. And everyone liked it, the idea of it, because it felt like the momentum of everything that had come before and the clarity that had happened during the seminar. And we've pushed the reset button, and now we can expect different things to come to us. And then we said, however, it only lasts for today. Because in the morning, you're going to push the reset button again. You keep pushing the reset button. And really, it's not just every morning. Esther said, Abraham, I refuse to believe that I have to wait till tomorrow to get back on my disc. You've given me enough tools. I know how to focus. I can meditate. There's a lot of things that I can do to get back there because I want to. But speaking to this subject of momentum, it really raises the question, why is my point of attraction what it is? Is it because of what I used to believe? No, it's only because of what's active in your vibration now. However, usually what's active in your vibration now is the same as what you used to believe, because most people sort of lock in on a belief and then they keep that pipe wide open, and so things don't change. But they could. You could literally lay new pipes every day about things that you want and have different experiences and different levels of energy flowing through you. So now, if we were standing in your physical shoes, we'd be reaching for thoughts that caused us to blend with the vibration of our source, because we understand how the whole thing works, and that's why we want to explain it to you. As you've been here in this physical body as an extension of that source energy, you've been sifting through the contrast, as we said when we first greeted you today. You've been sifting and coming to new awarenesses, new preferences, new ideas of what would be better for you. And every time that happens, your inner being, that source part of you, becomes the vibrational, pre-manifestational vibrational reality of that. So now you've caused your inner being to expand, to be more prosperous, to have more fun, to feel more exhilarated. You've caused your inner being to expand because of what you've been living. The question that this workshop wants to accentuate, emphasize, and soothe within you is that the question is, where are you in relationship to this new expansion? And your emotions tell you that in every moment in time. So the happier you are, the more blended you are, or the more resonance you have with that, or the more allowing you are. The more negative emotion you're feeling, then the more resistance you have. The bigger the gap is between you and you. And happily ever after is about that closing gap. Not necessarily the closed gap, just the moving in the direction of closing the gap rather than moving in the direction of widening the gap. You're not ever going to get it done. You're not going to really ever close that gap until you croak. We try to be as disrespectful as we can about the deaf subject, since there isn't any. But that's what that is. That's that complete closing of the gap, leaving behind all resistance and reemerging completely with that furthermost expansion that you have become. So if you think of these spinning grid discs, let's just call it the high-flying disc. That's what you want to be on, that high-flying disc. You want to be on the high-flying disc, but sometimes things have happened that make it impossible in this moment, or improbable in this moment, for you to be on the high-flying disc. So what we are suggesting is that you do it when it's easier. Don't wait until something is manifested and has your attention, because when you're looking right at something that you do not want, there's plenty of momentum going. And there's not enough that you can do focus-wise usually in that moment that's going to change that momentum. And that's why we say, hang on, it'll be over in a little bit. After a good night's sleep, you can take another run at it. So now we would like to say to you that while you slumber, during that sleep time, you know what that is? Do you know what the real benefit of sleep is? It gives you a respite from your momentum. Because it's sort of like in that high-flying vibration. Imagine a cork bobbing up on the surface. You can hold it under the water, but when you let go of it, it's going to bob right back up to the surface. So you get what we're talking about. We're talking about getting tuned in, tapped in, turned on, getting into that place where you're in such vibrational alignment with clarity and knowing and broader perspective that you access the leverage of the energy that creates worlds. And you begin to create as you've intended to create, not with your physical determination, not with struggle and stress, but by accessing this energy and pointing it toward the things that you are asking for through open pipes that you are practicing.